formally considered upgrade to Emperor level, because I had already paid the 600 level. So then she was going to make up the 4,400 to make it to the 5,000 for the Emperor. Again, do not cash that cashier's check. I have withdrawn my interest in this company. Return that check to her. So it's currently in the U.S. postal system, being delivered up to Kentucky, I believe, and we're trying to get either the tracking number or the address it's being sent to be able to get it back from the post office because it hasn't been delivered yet, and get that sent back to my friend Land and not cashed. And here you're seeing this, and it's time stamped, and everything is up to date Monday. So here's proof that everything is being submitted, all the proper channels are being put out, to get her money back, because she put money in for me, another friend, Kevin, also for 5,000, and then for herself, because we were all caught up and trusting of the person that was telling us all this. And then we did our own research, plugged in the numbers and figured out that this is where all these payouts are coming from. It's just a system of, hey, go out, recruit, bring us in money, we'll give you a small percentage of the money you bring in through your friends and family, and membership fees, and then we'll take the lion's share for ourselves and create big payouts for the people at top, and then use those payouts as enticements to get more people to come in, and it's a circular thing that way. And then yeah, here's just my trouble ticket being updated, and just writing what you saw back there, that to not cash the cashier's check from LandBlue, and all this. And this is being publicized now on YouTube, and I'll keep you updated as to whether they did not cash these checks and refunded the money. And then that is going to say a lot about the ethical basis of this company, if we have problems with that, because we're well within the 30-day cancellation refund period, and and before this cashier's check is cashed, we're telling them now that we are canceling this upgrade and to not cash the check, and Land has been contacting the company, submitted her own trouble tickets as well. And also, I wanted to just get, like, okay, here is Infinity 2 Global, and then also I don't have it with me, but the cashier's check is made out to another company, so that they have multiple corporation names that they're using. I can't see where it is now, but I have a copy of the cashier's check that Land gave me, and they're using like Online Internet Entertainment LLC or something to that effect. And then Owensboro, Kentucky, with the zip code, and here's the phone number that they use, and then Briarcliff Trace. And Land told me that she did a Google search, Google Maps and satellite view, and this is just a residential house somewhere. It's on some country road or something. So this is just the guy's personal house, and you could probably look it up. And she said, like, she looked up the real estate information, and the person bought it a couple of years ago for like 400,000. And here's your multi-million-dollar company, just somebody's house on some rural road in Kentucky. He's running it, from his kitchen table, and he has plenty of money to be flying around buying a three-piece suit and whatever, and try to impress people with what income he's making, and the people at the top level are making. Okay, then that's all fine and good. Do your research, and you find out that 85-90% of all that money is coming from people signing up and paying membership fees, and not any particular added value or product being sold. And there's nothing about me being lazy. There's nothing about me being, somebody who doesn't, believe in the system. I saw the system, and I looked at it. I was telling the people, that were presenting what the system was, because I saw what the system should be. That all they were interested was in recruiting people and just having something there to just have like a stick figure skeleton of like, okay, this is what the company is, this is what we offer, online gambling, whatever, get a white label company, say that we do that, whatever. Okay, fine. Now sign up and give me your money. That's what we're interested in. And then go turn around and find other people to come here and give us their money. And that's what it was all about. And they were never honest and forthcoming with their numbers, never showed any sort of revenue stream, income, income statements, balance sheets, nothing, and you can't run a business like that, and you can't invest or put money down on something like that. And you're not going to tell people, well, you know what, you're just like not a true believer or whatever in the system because you want facts. You want to see a balance sheet. You want to see numbers. You want to see real money, and what's being produced. And so, well, you're not right for this business and whatever. You're not part of the group. Okay, peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure. Who cares? I'm not going to give you my money, and no one else should be giving your money either. And I'm not going to turn myself around and pressure other people to give you their money so I can give it to you. Produce something and get paid for what you produce. What's your added value? And it's just wrong. And I'm hearing that people are, taking money out of their IRA, elderly people who are paying out, big sums of money, $10, $15, $20,000, taking money out of their IRA for this. And then the pressure's on, well, I got to go bring people in to pay in, and everybody's getting money from people being brought in and paying membership fees. So, this just isn't right. And, all the facts need to be presented in front of you. And if these guys make a ton of money from this white label online gambling and this sportsbook, great, fine. Everything that I'm presenting is factual, 100% correct, and no one can offer anything factually that counters anything that I'm presenting here. So you need to know. Get the full story, and if you still want to join and everything like that, fine. But there's nothing wrong with being fully informed about what's going on behind the scenes and what you're not being told. Then at that point, if you still want to join, that's your decision. It's your money. And these guys were wrong to not, uh, tell everybody all this stuff. And you have to research and find out yourself and come to a video like mine and get all this information. And I had 5 days wasted, work days, where I could have been producing things, cleaning things, catching up on a lot of things that I need to be doing. And instead, looking online, researching, trying to get everything I can to see how am I going to make this money back? What's the system to make this money back? And the only thing that I was shown throughout the whole thing, the only way you're going to make your money back is by recruiting other people to come and give their money just like you gave yours. So it's a leveling system where the people coming in need to find new people to come in, and everybody just keeps handing their money upstream. You keep turning your money over, and they keep handing it to the people on top of them, who hand it to the people to the next level, and then the people on top are collecting it all. And then the pressure is on the people on the bottom level to turn around and bring in a new set of people to repeat the same thing. That's all it is. If they continue like this, they're going to get into a lot of legal trouble. If this gets exposed, people need to check this out. People who are being recommended to join i2G and are seriously considering putting their money down, especially elderly people who are taking money out of their IRA, or people who are over a barrel financially, and they're direct them to this video and make sure that they know all this information and let them make an informed decision. And I'm not going to hear any sort of criticism from anybody that that informing people of the full story is something wrong. And it's unethical that when you're asking these people these questions, they're not being honest and forthcoming with all this information, and they need to be. And really, when you think about it, this might be actually saving i2G. If they get into what I'm saying and correct everything that's wrong with it right now, and take their good business model and turn it around, rather than to be a membership recruiting thing that makes their money, they turn it around and have it be an affiliate marketing type thing where they're an advertising platform for all kinds of businesses that plug into them online especially, that'd be phenomenal. There's tons of money to be made there, but they're just a recruiting mechanism, selling people the idea of making a ton of money doing that when the real money is coming from people paying the membership fees to join this idea, and that's where the people on top are making the money, and that's wrong. So forward people to this video, examine it, comment, share it, and there's I'll debate with anybody. And when somebody can show me, income statements and balance sheets and produce, revenue from a product and not from membership fees, then I'll gladly post all that information, and any sort of corrections or anything in relation to that. But so far, after 5 days of um, of strenuous research, talking to lots of people, both in and outside the company, former people in the company, and people still in it. Everything that I've just stated is 100% accurate. And if anybody wants to offer any sort of evidence to contradict that, we'll have a debate. But people want to throw mud and start ad hominem attacks. Yeah, that'll tell you everything you need to know, because there's not a factual basis for what they're saying. So, anyways, talk to you later. Bye.